I just thought I would show you guys around really quick. I know it's nighttime already, and Tim is already sitting back at his computer over here. Aren't you, Timothy? Huh? Now don't be like all crazy-fied so people can be mean to you. Talk to the people. Say hello.
Hello.
The tile man came today, and we're not allowed to walk in the kitchen. You can tell he hasn't done the grout or mortar or whatever it's called yet, but he finally laid the tiles straight. What had happened was, oh, that looks like orbs, but I'm for sure it wasn't. That was dust. I'm trying to recreate it. There we go. See? Dust. It come off my clothes. Anyhow, so what I was saying was, you can see, you probably can't see. Let me go around. I'm not going to show you guys me because, see, there's the box of tiles. He basically left a huge mess. Turn the kitchen light on. Left a huge mess in here. And what had happened all the way to... Okay, I don't know why the video stopped like that. But anyhow, go in here into the laundry room, which I'm walking on concrete. See my little bedroom shoes? Oh, anyway. All this is new tiles that's been laid. And what had happened was when we moved in, all these tiles, it didn't have time to set and dry. So when we were moving everything in, they started breaking, and just about all these were broke. Like a lot of these over here wasn't broke. There was like one or two over there that was, but just about all these were broke. So he had to come out and relay those because they were laying crooked, and the mortar or grout or whatever didn't have time to set and dry, and that's why it looks like this. But what gets me is he just basically up and left. See, look, I moved that little stool over there. I think it looks better instead of it being there. And since we can't go in the kitchen, I ordered Papa John's tonight, courtesy of Jinger. And this is the remnants of it. Look. Not hardly anything else. Tim's looking at me. We can't go in the kitchen at all, so like if we can't hardly reach the refrigerator or anything. Can we, Tim?
Hey,
is the light bright?
Spots in my eye.
Spots in your eye?
Yeah, please. Up.
Fine. But anyhow, so we're drinking water and eating unhealthy. And yeah, so there's two tiles in the bathroom too that he has to replace that he hadn't done yet because it was cracked right in here. And this tile that was here, it was only cracked like right here on the edge, but he still had to replace that. So, and what I thought was so unprofessional. Tim, you're going to have to look at the camera because I'm not being on today's video because I look really bad. Tell him why I think it was so unprofessional about what that guy did today. How he kind of just, you know, what?
Well, the fact was he was here for...
You have to talk loud because I don't think they'll be able to hear you.
Well, guy shows up here about 10 o'clock in the morning. 9, 10 o'clock. Everything seems to be going good. Nice guy. He's like a Romanian dude. As far as the job performance and everything is concerned, he was fine. No problem.
They basically got here at like, what, 9 or 9:30 this morning. And then the guy was here all day long messing with his tiles and crap. And then this evening, at like, what, around 7, wasn't it? He just ups and he flies out the door. And nobody was in here in the living room or nothing. We hear the front door slam, and I wait for him to come back in, and he never does.
And the whole time I'm sitting here.
You have to talk loud so they'll hear you.
And the whole time I'm sitting here, even while you're asleep, it's like I kept hearing him talking to himself. I think he was getting irritated because he's kind of a perfectionist, which is kind of a far cry from the original people that laid down that tile. But he was having kind of like creative differences between him and another person.
Creative differences? What do you mean? Him and the landlord was saying something?
Well, I didn't want to say the landlord, but yeah.
Well, I don't care.
I know you don't.
what's the landlord gonna do? He watch my videos.
Yeah, I just know how things can tend to tailspin really fast.
Well, I just thought it was unprofessional. Tell me if you agree that the guy that's laying the tile, he just ups and leaves, and y'all can clearly see that I showed you earlier. He left all his equipment and everything, so it's like he's gonna come back tomorrow. But he didn't tell us he was leaving for the day, and he didn't tell us if he would be back tomorrow and when he'd be back tomorrow.
The only thing I can figure is if maybe he just flew out because maybe he was tired.
But still.
Tired and irritated. But yeah, I'm not defending him or anything. I'm just saying that's probably what it was. But maybe he halfway through decided to tell the landlord about all what went down. So now it's kind of the responsibility, possibly, if he did that, it'd be the responsibility of the landlord. We don't know.
I know, but now we have to get up at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow.
And it could be in vain, too.
Yeah, because he might not even show up. That's
Yep.
what really sucks. Okay. Here, and I give you an outro. Say this is whatever you want to say.
Y'all like my gum?
Yeah. Tell the people how many times you've been playing with your gum and you dropped it out of your mouth on the floor and it rolled under the table and you had to get it, or when you was hugging me and it fell out on my arm. Or it fell on
your arm?
Yes, it fell on my arm. And then the second time you kissed me and stuck it to my lip.
I did that on purpose.
That was nasty. Why do you shake your head for? Are you embarrassed?
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just trying to be nice.
Ain't it time to shave?
No.
Yeah, let's shave.
I don't need to shave.
Is it bright?
Yeah, it's...
Tell me at my arm. For that power. See, look, this is what Tim's doing. Hope there's nothing on there you don't want people to see. Tim's on Facebook and on YouTube and Word Scrapper. That's where he talks to those women at.
Oh, whatever.
Get in the light.
Come to light, Caroline. Come to light. Come to light, Caroline.